welding. So I just want to show you guys some of my experience first. And so this was the computer integrated machining with Jason and Christian. They showed me the milling center and the lathe, how they cut things out of blocks of metal, but then they also do it the opposite way where they like drill into. So here's some more. They did a big job. They were a little bit embarrassed of all the extra stuff here, the metal. And then I also did some etching, and I made me a little nameplate. It's not here, but they also had 3D printing, and he made me some little side pieces so I could have a desk list. I went with Wanda to Applied Engineering, and she showed me how to do the coding and showed me, actually there was a class there, so I got to see how they practice and they put everything together and sequenced everything and corrected themselves, which relates to my project. I'm going to get to it. I also did electronic engineering technology with Ricky. I soldered this little stoplight. That's when you came in, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, oh my gosh, it was so hard. And all the little silver pieces you see are the soldering, and since it was my first time, mine didn't work correctly, so he gave me his. That's why I look so perfect here. But mine was pretty close. Mine was pretty close. And then I dropped it in the parking lot, so yeah. And then with Greg, I put this cable together. It was ridiculous. My fingers hurt so bad, but it was so fun. And it ended up being super short, like super short, because I keep messing up. But you had to order all the wires in the correct order, and then you had to like shove them in there. And then if you didn't put them in there correctly, then you had to start over and rewire it and reorder it. It was just wild. And then I went with Jay. Oh my goodness, with welding. He wouldn't let me do actual welding, it was too dangerous. But we did this virtual welding machine, and you can see on this one, my weld was not great. I'm not gonna, the video is not gonna play. Uh-oh, where did it go? What happened? I can't see the slide on your screen. It's gone. Sorry. It didn't play, so I'll just go to the next one. Anyways, in this video, he said I would be a great welder because my first weld was like perfect. It had no air bubbles. It was tight, but unlike this one, the helmet got in the way. It was, yeah. So anyways, my lesson was to introduce the kids to advanced manufacturing and focus mostly on SEL and open their minds to opportunities in the community that they might not know about, because they always think, hey, I have to go to a four-year college and you know, this is what I'm supposed to do. And some kids don't realize that you can make just as much and be just as happy not going to a four-year college. So my standards that I addressed were writing and speaking and listening. They presented to their classmate, they made a presentation. And because I'm in the virtual academy, I had to do a lot of it virtually. So they worked on a Google slide together virtually. They each did a slide together, which I'm going to show you. And then I had a lab day where they were able to come in and do some things that I'll also show you. So we have the social emotional standards, which is the Castle 5. And those are human development and being able to apply their knowledge and skills and attitudes so that they are able to, you know, be healthy adults and achieve their goals. And I kind of focus on the SEL because it also related to the STEP standards and also Skills USA, which Nash Community College relates. Can I get a time? this presentation, since National Community College focuses on the Skills USA, which is, an organization that was founded in 1965 that focuses on putting trades into the community. I decided to do part of the presentation on Skills USA so that they knew what it was. And National Community College is one of the only colleges, actually is the only college that incorporates Skills USA into every single course. Other schools do it, but not into every single course. So we looked at the Skills USA, the personal, the technical skills, and the work skills. And I typed this up as they kind of related it. This is an assessment that they actually used for Skills USA, and I let them look at it. And then they came up with a lot of different things that relate to them now. So personal skills, be responsible for classwork, being self-motivated because, they're virtual, they have to be self-motivated. Technical skills, well, they're virtual students, using their computer every day. Workplace skills, they have to communicate with the teacher. So all of these things relate to the Skills USA that they might see in college, but also relate to them now. So they did this presentation on advanced manufacturing. I'm just going to scoot through. They did their little slides and their resources for each slide, and then they put pictures for each one that they related to each topic. So computer design, 3D printing, coding, robotics, welding, which they really didn't know a lot about. And then we did our, so that was their project, the first part of their project. And then I guided their in-person stuff with their interest. So they said they were interested in robots and soldering like I did. So we did a couple things like that. So here they are building a robot. They worked so hard together. They used their leadership skills. They took turns being a leader. They took turns working together. They took turns, following the directions in the book. This is the circuit, the second part of the project that I let them do. Okay. And the soldering and student reflection. I know my time is up, but this is some things that they said they liked. They all liked the circuits, and they all said that they wanted to be more interested in coding. And yes, thank you again.